I'm excited about San Francisco. I'm excited about Pride. I think this is the greatest Pride of all time because now we're starting marriages again in San Francisco, and I am here looking around at all the different floats. I am very pleased that there is a very large Bradley Manning contingent, and I think it's a wonderful thing that San Francisco wants to free Bradley Manning and is supporting Bradley Manning and Pride. Happy Pride Day.
Bradley Manning is a gay American hero. He's being tortured right now. It's important that we bring a consciousness to our community about this. I really identify with what he's gone through. I'm also young and I'm gay, and I see this person acting from a place of integrity. I'm 23, I'm part of the Twitter, tweeting, Facebook generation. It's easy to get lost in a lot of that. For a moment when I heard about it, it was like the earth just split open. The whole reality became so much clearer. They were making him sleep naked in his prison cell just because he told the truth. He has to face a certain direction in order to sleep. They wake him up every 15 minutes. It's not as though they were trying to extract any more information from him. It was purely out of cruelty. Torture's illegal.
I was going to make a sign that said, "Brad, will you marry me?" I have a prison husband. I think it was important that he revealed what he did because people needed to know. The military's just out of control. Shooting civilians, come on, that's murder. My ex-boyfriend was military.
So he told you about stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's top secret, but
yeah. Sure.
There's things,
Yeah.
But I'm here hopefully to still get the word out.
The word out about what?
About keeping government transparent, accountable. They can't just, trample over the Fourth Amendment or the Fourth Amendment like it's just an advisory. It's the Constitution.
So you've been following Edward Snowden.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Snowden learned from Bradley Manning. You think?
Yeah, he was smart to go to a non-extradition treaty country.
Yeah.
I wouldn't stay here.
Yeah. I mean, everybody saw what happened to Manning.
There's probably more people, in the future.
You have three names: Dianna
Petrone Hartmann, otherwise known as Peace Granny.
Look at the cap, everybody. All right. Hey, up and down, up and down. All right. So, I know this lady. She has a beautiful voice. Why are you here today?
I'm here today because I am an American. I'm proud to be an American, and I am disgusted with how my government is treating Bradley Manning. The man does not deserve to be tortured. He does not deserve to be naked in a cell. He let the American people know what the American people need to know. We have the right to know what our government is doing. And the government has been treating whistleblowers like criminals, and it has to stop. So I'm here to march for Bradley Manning, and I'm also disgusted with the Pride Committee for removing him as the Grand Marshal. Because if anybody deserves to be our Grand Marshal, it's Bradley Manning. He might be the grandest marshal of them all because he's paying the price that the rest of us enjoy our freedoms, and he has lost his freedom so that we might enjoy ours. So I really appreciate it.
We're looking at Michael Diehl.
Yes. I'm a community organizer. We're building Opportunities For Self Sufficiency. Boss. I work with people on the streets.
You are called?
Mayor of the streets in Berkeley, because of all the people on the streets in Berkeley, because I do a lot of homeless organizing.
I love your hat. I'd like to know why you came to this Bradley Manning contingent of the Pride Parade today, June 30th, 2013.
I hate this our American Empire War thing. Bradley Manning's in trial. It seemed like the perfect thing to kind of express support for him. I just find a lot of people really taken up with this. As an organizer, this is like a hot issue right now.
Yeah.
It's really taken off.
And partly because of Edward Snowden that it's a hot issue.
Yeah, and a lot of it's because Bradley Manning's on trial right now. The anti-war movement, we've been having a hard time. So this was an issue okay, get that back in focus.
I'm here with my stickers today.
Can I have a sticker?
I feel terrible about the way Bradley Manning has been treated by the U.S. government. He didn't hurt anyone with the information he released. He probably saved lives, and yet he's been essentially tortured and could spend his life in prison, and that breaks my heart. And he's suffering for our sins in America, and I just, want to be here in support. I hope we can spread the word and, get him released.
I'm using this video to do that very thing, spread the word, let people know out there how many people are upset about this, about what was done to him.
We're out here able to celebrate this sunshine, and it's a beautiful day, and I'm imagining Bradley Manning in solitary confinement, and like I said, it's like he's suffering for the sins of this country. We got to get him out.
I have here one of the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence in the Pride Parade.
Howdy, howdy.
Who are the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence?
The Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence were founded in 1979 right here in San Francisco. We are an order of 21st century queer nuns dedicated to social activism, spiritual ministry, and joy.
Would you kindly say why you're here today? And are you in the Bradley Manning contingent? Are you walking with
I am in the contingent in spirit, but physically I'm in heels. I'm so excited that there's so many people here for the Bradley Manning contingent. I feel like, first of all, San Francisco Pride has a history of acknowledging radical dissident activists, and I feel like the whole way it was handled was so terrible. And also I feel like Bradley Manning and
Edward Snowden
really doing a service to the country by exposing the vast expansion of executive power that we saw under Bush and has continued under Obama. Drone wars. I think there are a lot of reasons for us to have concerns about the growth of the government and the spying on citizens, detention without trial. There are a lot of civil liberties that are under siege, and a lot of America, I feel like, has been sleepwalking through this. It helps remind us that these are important issues, those rights are important. So I'm glad there are a lot of people who share that opinion.
Oh, yeah.
The silver lining in this whole kerfuffle at San Francisco Pride is I think it raised the issue and made